What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gmias back in the house, man. Yo, today I don't even know what to say about this, and I know I waited a little bit because I wanted to wait until more information came out. But we're gonna talk about Paul George, bro. Indiana Pacers. I don't know, what is he, a forward, a guard? I don't know what the fuck he is. Apparently he got a side chick stripper pregnant. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again so you guys understand what I'm saying. A side chick stripper pregnant. Again. Like, listen, okay, so pretty much this is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about how we have to be smarter. And it's not just men in general. Like, if you want to have side chicks or, you know what I'm saying, bang strippers, whatever like that, you guys got to understand this. There's so many different ways, even if you do use a condom, for you to still get a broad pregnant. But you running around like you a pimp and a baller and you banging out strippers, though, raw dog. Like, you think that you're special? Like how do you think that you're special? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, mad dudes done banged her out. So I understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like T-Pain, you know, I'm in love with a stripper. You know, the song came out a while ago. Shit was the bomb, though. The shit kind of made me want to fall in love with a stripper. That's how hot the song was. But then again, I had to wake up to reality, like, yo, she gonna be popping that pussy for the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she's popping that pussy, Paul George. Like, you know what to do. I just can't understand. And then on top of this shit, he offers her $1 million to abort the baby. Now, you can look at it however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You can say, okay, you know, some females will say she should have took the money because it's still, you know what I'm saying? She took, you know, you're a stripper, so we know you're not trying to be a mom. So you keeping the baby is not something that you're doing for the benefit of the child. That baby's gonna become either another stripper, a woman beater, or just an outright fucking savage to society. That's just statistics. I'm not trying to, you know, say that, you know, maybe her parents will get involved and the baby will turn out better. I'm just being logical. Strippers ain't having no fucking kids that's going to Harvard these days. So I'm just going to put that out there. The $1 million now, like, this is alleged. This is all alleged. But I'm pretty sure he tried to offer her something. Because he been playing like garbage. I've been trying to figure out, like, I don't really watch the NBA that much. You know, my brothers are really into it and shit like that. But I did notice that the Pacers were taking a fucking nosedive out of nowhere over the last couple months. I'm trying to figure, like, what the fuck is happening to Paul George? He's been playing like shit. And, you know, this story was like, rumors were going out since like December of last year. But I like to wait a little bit before I jump the gun, you know what I'm saying? Because I go in on these punk motherfuckers. So I want to make sure. Well, according to a lot of fucking sources, this is this man's baby. So this is what happens now. Because you did what was it? Who was it? Damon Wayans Jr. just got some broad pregnant that's been fucking with everybody. But look, I like to do research. You know what I'm saying? Like, on top of Dwayne Wade fucking up his shit with Gabrielle Union, Ludacris being a fucking baller that's banging out side chicks and she's getting pregnant too. I like to do research into the females. Okay, so I like to see, because I don't believe in coincidence. So I like to understand, you know, where is it? Where are we going with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, was this just like a fucking magical stripper that jumped out of a Disney movie and had no background? And, you know, he just probably said, you know what? You know, probably she's stripping for school and shit. You know, those wild stories where the girl's just doing it because she wants to go to fucking Harvard and shit. Or she wants to go to Columbia or some other Ivy League school. She just wants to, you know what I'm saying? She wants to go to fucking Howard and shit. You know, look. I don't know what the case was, so I like to do the research. So pretty much, her name is, what was it, Daniela? I don't know, like I said, I agree with Miss Gmias with this, with people that add an A to the end of men's names to make a female name doesn't make any goddamn sense. That's another story. But Daniela is rumored to have messed around with Lil Wayne in the past and can be found frequenting Heat games. So we know what she's looking for. So Paul George, this is the issue that I have with Not only, like I said, I'm not really going, it's not directed at the black African American Negro, but it is. Because this is where it's more predominant. Because these guys are popping Ciroc, popping Patron, popping Mollies, you know what I'm saying? Fucking up around with Darren Sharp or drugging bitches. And then you're not wearing rubbers. And then on top of that, you're not pulling out. You guys don't realize, it's not even, just think about it this way for all my younger viewers. It's not even the fact about the pregnancy. What if she had a fucking disease? See, everybody, oh, she's pregnant. Oh, I can't. Like, these strippers ain't like, look, they're giving the pussy up. It's not a question. Listen, I'm trying to make sure you guys understand thoroughly. They are giving the pussy up. It can, listen, I got a lot of stories. Listen, there ain't no such thing as a good stripper. So, I'm not even focused on the fact of the pregnancy. I'm like, Paul George, you a young, multi-millionaire NBA athlete. What if you had AIDS? You're not, yo, what if she had AIDS, bro? Yo, listen, you're not coming out like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, yo, he blended up money in a blender and drank that shit, and he got rid of his AIDS because it ain't no way this man is just getting stronger and more diesel as this fucking disease progresses. This motherfucker been cured. He can't really give up his sources about what happened, but I know Magic Johnson is cured. That motherfucker took a trip, came back, started looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. That motherfucker don't got AIDS no more. But you young athletes, it's still prevalent. Why is it so cool for the side chick, even your main chick? In today's day and age, you gotta go to the clinic with these bitches, or you gotta use condoms until you can get the appointment to go with your doctor. Like, listen, bitch, I ain't trying to go out like this. Yeah, you got a little mole on the side of your fucking, on the side of your titty right now. Well, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much shit going around, and everybody's worried about the pregnancy. Like, to me, Dwayne Wade and Paul George is getting off easy when it's just a pregnancy. Because it's worse if it's death. It don't matter what happened. We know you're not going to love this kid. We know Paul George is not going to love this kid because nobody wants to have a baby with a stripper. This ain't no magical fucking thing that he dreamed about when he was young. He wasn't building house and playing house with girls. And he was like, yeah, that's my wife. She going to be a stripper. Nobody fucking, you know what I'm saying? She's not thinking like this. She don't even know what she going to do with this baby. But she's not, she's smart enough to realize that the 1 million one time won't amount to the amount she'll get for whatever the 18 or plus years of child support. But you still got to take care of that baby. You gonna Britney Spears it? Just have the fucking baby outside at fucking 2 months crawling around in the lawn and shit when they can't even crawl at 2 months? Like, bro, like, this is the thing. And then this baby has to deal with it. So that's why I'm saying with the statistics, what the baby's gonna grow up to be. There's no love with this baby. This is fucking money. And in most relationships, the babies are money. But this is just fucking pure out for you to see it. What do you think's gonna become of this baby? And that's what I'm saying. It's changing the mindset. I don't care if you want to fuck. Everybody wants to fuck. Yo, listen, you're of age. It's consensual. Bang it out. You ain't Darren Sharper and bitches. Bang them out. You know what I'm saying? You want to fucking Kaepernick a bitch? Bang them out. Whatever you want to do. You can even Ray Rice a bitch and then bang them out. That's not the issue. The issue is what comes after. I'm not knocking these athletes for getting money and banging chicks. You know what I'm saying? We all want to do that. We all do that. I'm out here doing my shit too. You know what I'm saying? Getting money. I got my kids. I got my wife. But at the same time, I understand, you know what I'm saying, what these young men have the opportunity to do. I'm still a young man too, but I chose another path because I seen the fucking route where it was going and I didn't want to be a part of it. It's nothing wrong with being a player, either side, male or female. But wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Wrap that shit up. Like, listen, I understand you a stripper and you want him hit the big time. You already fucking him. Look, Superhead was fucking Shaq. You know, Shaq, you know, shout out to Kobe Bryant for ratting him out. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he paid for a lot of the shit. She got a $10,000 here, a $15,000 here, $20,000 there for giving good head. That's good money. You go and go do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Do something with it. Make, you know, buy a house, go into real estate, make money. You don't have to bring something into the world that's going to cause more corruption into the world because you're not going to love this kid. This kid you're looking at, you're probably going to name him Dollar Sign because that's what the fuck he is. And this is the issue. Paul George, who is currently dating Doc Rivers' daughter, Callie, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that, like, Look, Doc Rivers, I can't really like Doc Rivers is a great NBA coach, but again, I have to give more respect to a Mike Tomlin. Why? Because he married a black African American Negro. Like, listen, people don't understand something. Every female has that gold digger trait. It's not more that the fucking black African American female is gonna do it more than the Caucasian. It's no relevance to that. That to me doesn't make sense. Women is trying to get money. That's the bottom line. Women, yo, like, listen, they want their money. That's all fine. But the reasoning behind why I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, Doc Rivers, his daughter probably looks at it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she's mixed, though. So she's like, all right, I could go both ways. I'm going to go NBA route just so I know that I don't really need my dad's money. But look at what's going on. Everybody knows that everybody's getting fucked. It's not like it's something that nobody understands. Everybody knows this. But why doesn't anybody have any responsibility? Like, think about this. What happens if Paul George gets fucking hepatitis 96 and then goes back and fucks Doc Rivers' daughter and gives her hepatitis 97,043? What happens? This is what people have to understand. And these are grown men. I don't give a fuck. You want to get it crunk? Like I said, listen, bro. Go out there, bang these sluts out. My females, bang these niggas out. Get paid. I don't give a fuck. Get your cash on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tupac. Get your cash on. Get paid. I don't give a fuck. Both sides. But we need more responsibility about it. Don't add something into it that you don't want into it. And then it's worse because we all know what's going to become of this baby. Just, yo, check the statistics. Strippers don't make good moms. Listen, I don't give a fuck. You want to be offended? Oh, yeah, I'm going to get people that's going to say, yeah, my mom was a stripper. I turned out well. Motherfucker, you work at Taco Bell. Okay, you alive. You don't got a record. You ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I understand. There's an exception to every rule. But I'm just going to go out on a limb here with numbers. It don't look good. It could be better. It don't look good. Something has to be done about this. Because a female has to have more self-respect. How the fuck are you running around and you just gonna give the pussy up, and just because he's an NBA athlete, you like, all right, I'm about to let this nigga go raw? Like, you don't know what he just did? You could still get caked up if you, look, if your game is tight, you got the good flux capacitor game, you got a warm throat, you know what I'm saying, bro? You got a warm throat that fucking, you know what I'm saying, warms up the testicular area, you know what I'm saying? Dude's gonna pay for that. You got some real thirsty motherfuckers that's gonna pay for that. You don't need the baby, because no matter what happens, that baby doesn't go away. That's what you females gotta understand that. You try to trap men with kids, but you're trapping yourselves, you dickhead. It doesn't make sense. Just think about it. You could use that kid to make the man's life a living hell, but what about your life? Your life changes also, because if you're using the fucking baby for monetary purposes, the baby has to always be fucking around you. We know you're not going to be a fucking just have your baby and not banging nobody else out. You're going to be fucking other dudes. You're going to be reckless with it. There is going to be no relationship because of what you were when the dude banged you out. So why keep the baby? It's that type, and everybody at this point is becoming a trend. Whatever happened to having some respect for your main chick? Whatever happened to that, fellas? Because I blame the men. I don't blame the women. Men got a fucking lead. So I can't blame a chick for saying, yeah, I'm about to just fucking poke a hole in this condom with a needle and get this work. And the man not understanding, like, look, I got to double up, or I got to understand what's going on. I got to, you know, whatever. You gotta let this bitch, you gotta get the spermicide. Like, dudes gotta start throwing spermicide in vaginas and fucking flux capacitors. Like, you gotta start taking the extra mile. It's a reason that a lot of motherfuckers don't walk around with kids. Everybody fucking in this world. All these NBA, NFL players on trips, on fucking, you know what I'm saying? They taking their little fucking away games. They fucking, but some people just take more precaution than others. This shit is irresponsible behavior. And it's becoming a trend that's showing the youth that it's okay to just go and fuck your side chick, get her pregnant, and then, yeah, you know, your main chick will deal with it because, yo, it's whatever. That's a level of respect that everything is lost. And everybody's wondering, oh yeah, yo, my main chick going crazy. She doing this, she doing that. Yo, bro, you could get away with a lot, but you got to have some type of decency and some type of smarts. Because remember, you're still coming back to bang the main chick out, though. So you go to the strip club, you got this bitch, Daniela, you smashing her out. The bitch had herpes simplex 94,362.6 on the top of her clit. You get the contact on your dick, bam, drop it in the main chick. What's really good now? Now you got other problems. Because now you gonna have to, it ain't all about the sex. Now you gotta fucking pay because dudes is coming after you now. That's Doc Rivers' daughter, you dumb fuck. Like, you can't just be, it ain't like it's a regular chick, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, whatever. This Doc Rivers got money too. He you know what I'm saying? This dude could pay for some dudes to handle that business. What, again, I'm not trying to stop anyone from having fun. But the man is responsible for this shit. This shit is becoming cool. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's not cool. And this is what's happening. Hip hop is just taking another turn for the worse. It's just like, all right, yo, now when you listen to hip hop, you gotta be banging your side chick and getting her pregnant. It ain't just about banging her no more. You gotta bang her and get her pregnant. That's gonna be the new shit. What the fuck kind of game? What part of the game is that? I don't understand this. Whatever happened to banging a side chick off? You know what I'm saying? Straight splashing on her face like it's a Got Milk commercial and keeping it moving. Now you want to wife him too? You want to bang him out? You want to make sure that you're going raw? Then you want to nut in him? Then you want to offer him $1 million to not say nothing or abort the child? And then you want to be fucking other celebrities' daughters. Like, you can't have it all, dog. Like, get your money. You're successful. Bang everybody you want. Take precaution. Every time you insert your penile into a vagicular flux capacitor, you're at risk for something. I don't give a fuck how drunk you are, how bent you are. You can't forget that you got millions of dollars in the bank, and every time you pull your dick out, something's riding on it. Maybe if you fucking listen to me and listen, or somebody that says the things that I'm saying, just frank out. Like Frank, just like that. Bam. Every time you pull your dick out, see your bank account. I guarantee you motherfuckers, you'll hold up and get a condom and some spermicide and all kind of crazy shit be going on. Just think about your bank account. Because that's all it comes down to at the end of the day. She ain't fucking you because of your good looks, Paul George. Motherfuckers running around looking like Heathcliff with a finger wave. Listen to me. They're not fucking you because of your looks. Jay-Z sure as hell ain't getting that much pussy because of his looks. Look, I'm telling you this right now. You gotta be more responsible. You have to be. The youth, everyone that's out there, spread the word. Diseases still exist. Wrap your cocks up. Because it's only costing you monetarily right now. It could cost you a lot more. Have your fun. Be smart about it. Especially my millionaire athletes. Stop adding to the stereotypes, man. Wrap it up. Paul George, you're just straight fucked right now. Until next time, one love.